Guys, so the first thing we're doing is peeling our potatoes. So we have a peeler here. We're going to be using the top part of the peeler. So you're going to just put it right into the potatoes and make sure it penetrates through so it can be able to peel it out. So obviously if your peeler is not functional, which mine was, it was really blunt, so I had to change it later on to like a better one, which was like iron. So if your peeler is not functional, make sure you have a very good and sharp peeler so that it will help you peel your potatoes still all the skin is off. Remember, we're making mashed potatoes. We don't want any skin of the potatoes in there. The next step is to cut your potatoes. So cut your potatoes into small sizes and make sure that try to make sure that each of them is even so that they boil together, so you don't have one being too soft and the other not being soft at all. So make sure you do that for all your potatoes, then you can get ready to put it inside the water. Now we're going into boiling our potatoes. So you have to boil your potatoes till it's really soft, so that when you try to even pick it up from the pot, it's literally falling apart. So you add salt to this because that's really important. We need to give it taste, guys. So cover that. Don't put your potatoes inside boiling water because that won't be good. So now it's time for you to mash your potatoes. You can either use a potato masher or a fork. That's the reason why I said that you should boil your potatoes till it's very soft, like I said, it's almost falling off, so that you'll be able to use your fork to mash it if you don't have a potato masher. So but having a potato masher makes it easier, and then it also breaks down the potatoes into a very smooth paste. But if you use a fork, you might still have some lumps if you don't do it very well. So guys, now to the star of the show. We're now going to be adding butter to our pan or pot. Now, if you have Arla butter or Lurpak butter, be my guest, guys, because that adds so much depth of flavor to whatever you're doing. Make sure your butter is melted before you come in with your milk. So now, if you have cooking cream, that gives so much more creaminess than milk, but it's pretty expensive, and me, I know I'm going to buy it. So you can always replace it with milk. So now you're going to be adding salt to this particular mixture after you've let it boil for a while and let the water reduce in the pot. So add a little bit of salt. Remember, we added salt before, but we're just adding a little bit just to give the mashed potatoes some taste. Then you let that boil and let the water reduce. Then you now come in with your mashed potatoes, the one you already mashed before. So guys, you can see how hard it is right now, and you can see how the color is not looking so bright and yellowish, but when I begin to stir this thing, you will see how good this comes out. Can you see that creaminess? You guys should not sleep on this recipe, yo. Okay, so hey guys. I honestly don't like how I come on this channel because I look really tired, but this is unfiltered. This is basically how I look whenever I'm done filming. And funny enough, today I still have 2 other things to film for Instagram. But let's get into what we're here for. We're here to taste our mashed potatoes. So let's just get this over with. You guys, yeah. You guys know what happens when I do It means you have to try it. Like, it's so creamy. It's very, very creamy, guys. Like, that's what the milk was there for. The milk, the butter, you know, just giving it that flavor. And the things that were sprinkled on it was parsley. Yeah, very nice flavor added to it. Guys, you should try this recipe though. Like, you should try this recipe. And funny enough, I'll call this like a substandard version, because if you want to achieve like a very thick creaminess, then you should use cooking cream. That just takes the whole thing to the next level. So if you have cooking cream, use it. All right, so I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with me throughout this video. If you really love what I did, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like this video. Thank you for all the love on my last video. I pray that this one does better. You know, let's get this video to 20 likes. It ain't that bad, you know. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one.